Hi team, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir, I can able to hear from my end.
Yes, sir.
Hello, is my voice audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your voice is audible.
Audible.
Yeah. Guys, Salaluddin is our SQL Server trainer. He's having almost 10 years of experience on SQL Server development and then data modeling, data designing, and then performance tuning, etc. We'll wait for 2 minutes, two more minutes, guys. Let others also join. By the way, Santosh, what is your experience? What is your background?
So, sir, my name is Santosh Kumar Shah. Basically, I have experience in front-end development for 6 months,
Okay.
and right now I'm looking for a job. But due to this reason, I think I am not getting that job. So,
Okay.
I learned this SQL Server.
Super, super. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can learn. Okay, guys, we'll wait for a couple of minutes.
Team, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hi Srinivas. Hi Santosh. Hi Avan and Shekhar.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
So basically, you're from which background? Hello, Santosh.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So basically, you're from which background? Like idea? No.
I'm actually I passed out to BCA in 2019, sir.
Mhm.
And
You're-
I have a 6 month experience in front-end development.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all. After that, I am trying to get a job. I am not getting a job.
Okay. So let's start. Let me share my screen. Hi team, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So myself, Salaluddin. as a senior SQL developer, having 10 plus years of experience, and currently working in cyber cafe in Hyderabad City. So I had trained 6 plus batches in SQL Server who has been trained well and properly settled in the respective organization with the respective packages as well. So coming over I used to train about Microsoft SQL Server. If you know about basically a SQL Server means a structured query language. Like it is used to maintain you follow relational database management system. Relational database management system is used to collect the data and retrieve the data and process the data. Like it is used to maintain the data in a proper relationships. Like used to maintain a proper foreign keys and primary keys, and used to store the data in a tabular form. So I used to follow a proper normalization techniques. And in our market, we have multiple RDBMS softwares like Oracle, Teradata, DB2, MySQL, Postgres, and we are here to discuss regarding MySQL Server. Like SQL Server is a very convenient and effective language to communicate with the relational database management system. So why? Because in SQL Server we can create a multiple databases and we can create a new tables, insert records, and frequently we can update the records based upon the requirement, and we can retrieve data, and along with that we can delete the data. And when coming over, if you see the history of the SQL Server, before that SQL Server with Hydra was developed by database management system. So after that, the Microsoft has been take over it, and they have developed a standalone is proper Microsoft SQL Server in 1980s, and they used to provide a proper editions along with the respective expiration of the respective license. Like for example, if you see here in the version 7 in 1988, so when they have developed a 2000 SQL Server 7, they have provided the December 31st, 2005. From there, they used to provide a proper maintenance and upgradations when going to be done. And they used to provide a proper support till 2011. Once the tenure has been done, they cannot provide any sort of services for the respective servers. Then they used to upgrade to the latest version. So as on date today, we have SQL Server 2022 with the latest version, and they will provide the latest updates till 2028, and they can provide a services till 2033. Once the service has got expired, then they used to be upgrade to the latest versions. And along with that, if you see here, a centralized database means, for example, if you select any sort of pharmaceutical sector, everyone are going to maintain a standalone database management system for their own organization. Why? Because they used to maintain a proper employee data, customer data, and what sort of product they are providing, and financial. Like for example, if you think of any sort of institution like Apollo institution, like the pharmaceutical sector. So, for example, whenever a patient has been visited to any sort of pharmaceutical institution or any sort of hospital, then they used to enroll the entire patient information into their respective systems. Once they have properly registered the respective patient data, a centralized patient ID, like patient reference ID, will be generated. By using that ID, the entire patient information stored in a respective table, like patient details table, and every sort of information of doctor, billing sector, and um, what sort of surgery has been given. Entire data will be maintained in separate different tables. And if you want to fetch a respective customer data, what are the what are the patient has which doctor has been treated to the respective patient, and what sort of billing has been generated for that, and what sort of surgeries has been given to the patient, and what is the inpatient data, outpatient data, until what are the services he can operate. And once the patient ID has been generated, by using that, he is eligible for any sort of claims. What are the claims has been assigned to him? Those entire data can easily fetched using the respective patient type. So for that, we used to maintain the entire customer data into a centralized database. So that if you see Apollo Pharmacy, not only in Hyderabad, it is situated in different other countries in India as well. So wherever he coast in India with respect to his patient ID, they can able to see the entire data of the respective patient, what sort of treatment has been given to him. So along with that, we have a different sector like RDBMS and DMS. Like in database management system, it is used to store data in the form of files. Like for example, in database management system, it is used to store in we call as XML and Excel files. So every data will be stored in different copies. So we cannot maintain a proper relationship with each and every copies. So when compared to relational database system, like referential integrity means we cannot delete that exact row which are linked with another table. Because like in relational database management system, we used to store data in a tabular format. So we used to maintain a centralized primary key and foreign key for each and every table. So if you want to pull data of respect to data patient from whichever the table you want, we have a proper relationships. So a normalization can easily possible in relational database management system. So that we have multiple sources like MySQL, Postgres, Oracle, MS Access. But SQL is a standard database language which is used in all RDBMS software. Along with that, it used to follow in two ways, like on OLTP and OLAP. Like OLTP means online transaction processing. It is used to maintain online transaction means a current data. What are the transactions are going to be happening in respect to the current features? Those entire data will be maintained in OLTP. Where compared to OLAP means online analytical processing. Whatever the data has been collected in multiple report formats, those can be visualized in a separate views. So in maintaining a data respect to data warehouse. So these two concepts were available in RDBMS like OLTP and OLTP. Along with that, if you see a centralized data, how the data used to be collected from customers. Like for example, if you see here, data can be collected in multiple ways, either using a spreadsheets or in a physical format, or they can straightforward. They used to be enter the entire customer information into the respective systems. Once the data has been collected from the entire data of the respective patient, then a transaction processing. What are the if we used to maintain, we have a separate ETL like extract, transform, loading. From there, whatever the data they have entered, either in Oracle or SQL or irrespective spreadsheets, they used to capture from entire spreadsheets and they used to processing, then used to maintain a data warehouse. Why we use data warehouse? Because it used to maintain the historical data. For example, if customer already the customer data has been registered, if he want to check what are the services earlier he was opted, so that can be stored in the data warehouse. From there, and the entire data will be get collected and it is used to be displayed in the front end APIs. Like APIs, the easily customer can able to view of respective hospital application or the hospital management systems can able to fetch the customer data by using the respective patient. So the end users can be multiple ways. So even for the insurance sector companies, if they want to check whether that patient is respectable, he is eligible for respective insurance or not, by using the respective patient ID, they can easily check whether earlier he was offered any sort of insurance or not. These all information can easily be fetched rather than doing physically. Entire thing will be done through digital way. So when compared like relational and RDBMS, where basically like in database management system, as I said that it used to store data in only file format. So only a small set of organizations can use the database management system. So when compared to a enterprise editions, the huge organization, they will prefer to use RDBMS. So in that SQL is a main and easily queried language. So along with that, we have some Microsoft has been developed some business intelligence tools. Like we have ETL like extract, transform, loading. In that we have three modules like SSIS, SSRS, and SSES. Like we call as SSIS means integration services. So integration services, it is used to pull the data from different sources. Sources means either in Notepad file, Excel file, or multiple database sources. It is used to pull the entire data from the respective source files and it will push to the respective target. This can be done by the integration services. Where come as reporting services. Reporting means whatever the data we have maintained the respective tables or views, if we want to display the data in a reporting way. So we use SSRS when compared to the analytical services. In analytical services, basically we used in data science, like whatever the data they have captured, they can be formed in cubes and multiple ways. They used to analyze data, then using the data warehousing concept, they used to be visualize the reports. When at the final end, these the ETL process will be get worked. Like for example, the data as I said that the data can be collected from the multiple source. Like it should be a relational database, fat files, XML, and SQL server, and multiple source files will be exist. From there, first we will pull the entire data from multiple sources and store into the data warehousing concept. From there, we used to be display the report in reporting formats and data mining concept. Entire thing can be made. So when it comes for the business opportunity, career opportunities in SQL Server, like we have three ways. Like for example, if you want to go as a developer version, like we can use MS SQL. So if you want to implement the integration services, we can learn MS SQL along with SSIS. If you want to learn a developer along with the business intelligence, then we can go for SSIS, RS, and AS. So I am here to teach you in these things. Like I will guide. This is my entire syllabus which I am going to teach you. This is my training concepts. So these are all the concepts which I'm going to teach you. So by learning all this, you can easily grab the knowledge of 3 to 4 years of a genuine experience. So here we are going discussing about complete real-time point scenarios and whatever the sessions we are providing here, entire thing we are going to provide in a real-time concepts and what are the scenarios we are going to use in each and every situation and how we are going to debug the queries and how code can write efficiently to reduce the performance impact on it. So each and every concept I will explain you in a detailed way so that you can grab knowledge of 3 to 4 years. So by using this, I used to help you for any interview preparation, and we can provide a mock interview techniques to over here. Along with that, you can easily get up to 6 to 7 LPA package. So guys, are you okay with this? Do you have any questions to ask? Hello?
Srinivas, Santosh. Santosh, not able to hear you. Srinivas, Sir is asking some questions to you guys. Can you unmute and then talk? Yeah, sir. Actually, Srinivas, no, nothing from me. You can proceed.
Okay, so I have something from my end. So guys, other team members, do you have any doubts? Um,
They are saying no doubts, Salaluddin.
Okay, so basically, like our batch will be start from tomorrow, like 16th of February, from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So it's regular times. Okay, so much should be stop or not?
They are not.
Okay,
Santosh
Srinivas,
and
you
then
said it's
Srinivas.
fine.
Can you unmute and then talk? Hello. Not able to hear you,
I
Santosh.
think Srinivas is testing is fine for me. So shall we continue from tomorrow from the same time, 9 to 10? Sure, okay. So what about Santosh? So both are okay with it. So along with the other team guys. So hope your day go well. So tomorrow we can connect the same time. Okay?
Yeah, tomorrow we will connect same time 9 a.m. and then
And
our regular today do we have will Srinivas from tomorrow onwards then our SQL server concepts will be started. Batch is starting from tomorrow onwards. You guys can start tomorrow 9 a.m. The timings will be 9 to 10 a.m. 9 to 10 a.m. guys. Okay. Okay. So you guys are comfortable, right? 9 to 10 a.m. Srinivas and then Santosh. Yeah, fine, guys. Then, sir, do you have anything to?
nothing. So tomorrow you can join at the same time. Okay?
Yeah, tomorrow we will meet, guys.